Jean with Beauty and the Stamper, and we're going to make a fall card today using the Hello Harvest stamp set. Actually, we're using the bundle because it does come with the dies as well. And we're going to end up using this die here and this die here. And when you do, grab one of these on my online shop. You will get free tutorials to make 4 different cards. If you, well, when I get your email, it'll be emailed to you. So when you buy this bundle on my online shop, you'll get a free tutorial set. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and use a Balmy Blue base, and I've cut that right straight in half. So it's at 4 1/4, and then I have scored at 5 1/2, and then I scored again at 4 1/4 again. So this little box is going to be 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. So let's go ahead and get that situated just like that. I'm going to go ahead and set this off to the side for the time being. We're going to do our stamping. I've got my Wishing You the Loveliest Day stamp and my pumpkin stamp. So let's get that going. I'm going to grab some Memento ink because we are going to be coloring this. So we are going to use, we're going to go with a Balmy Blue because blue pumpkins are on trend right now. Do I love that? I don't. I'm going to do it again. You guys, when you have an issue, just flip your card over. And there you go. Much better. And then, while I have this out, I'm going to go ahead and ink up this guy as well. We'll put him down here. Very nice. Again, do I love it? Let's see. We'll flip it over just in case. Yep, I think I like that one a little bit better. So don't be afraid to use both sides of the paper. So with that, I'm going to cut this out now. I'll cut this guy as well. And then, with those dies, I'm going to get out my little mini stamp cut and emboss machine. And my plates here. And all I do is I put those dies right over where I want it to be cut. I'm going to stick this down in there, and we're going to run that through. Let me show you. You just go right through, and then when you take that off, you've got that piece there. So let's go ahead and do the pumpkin as well. Put that in there. Put that in there. Put the pumpkin die where we want it. And if it moves around a lot, just take some washi tape or post-it note tape. I'll show you. I'm not having trouble with it moving, but I will show you. I just have a post-it note. I'm going to put that exactly where I want it and then literally post it down. And now it's not going to move anywhere. So we're going to go ahead and do this again. Now you can color first or you can color second. Do whatever you like, whatever works for you. And then when you pop that out, you just take the post-it note right off and you've got your pumpkin. And then As not to lose anything, I just grab this and stick it right back on there straight away, so I'm not going to lose any parts. Of course, I don't remember how I took this out, so. All right. I do not recall. I'm just going to set it back there for the time being. Usually I put some magnetic in there, magnetic strips, so that it doesn't need to go like that. It's just very easy. All right, we're going to color these bad boys in. So how's everyone doing today? I'm going to get some of this balmy blue. Oh, this is the Tahitian Tide. I'm going to get some balmy blue, some Tahitian Tide, and a little bit of, maybe, yep, a little bit of Pool Party as well. So let's go ahead. And these are all the different colors. And I'm going to start, these are alcohol markers. And I'll go over this again, but I'm just giving it a little bit of a different color here. And then I'm going to start with the dark, or the light, I'm sorry. And we're going to just color that in. I'm going to color that middle part in, because that's where I'm going to have the lightest there. All right, so now I'm going to move into my balmy blues, which is going to match very nicely with the paper. And we're going to go ahead and just go all the way around here. And then this I'm going to let go a little bit lighter and not color that part in. And then the darker balmy blue, I'm going to go right along the outsides here. And because they are alcohol markers, it's going to blend in pretty nicely. Just like that. Very nice. I'm just going to go along these actual lines here. Because that's where it would be a little bit darker. And then along the top it would be a little bit darker as well. And then definitely along this bottom. All right, and then I'm just gonna get a little bit of a skin tone here. This is actually a bronze. And we'll put that just like that. So I'm gonna move that off to the side. We're just getting our pieces together. And I'm gonna play a little bit here. And you don't have to do everything, just little bits here and there. I'll do this side. And then to make these match, I'm going to go in with some of this little bit of green. What was it? What was that color? Pool Party. Just a little bit here. And we'll go in with that dark. We're just getting some beautiful colors in here. And then I'm going to come up this side here, because it is going to be darker. And we'll go a little bit up the side here. And it just gives so much like movement. All right, so I've got this piece here, and then I've got this guy here, and I am going to go ahead and grab just a small block. And I'm going to grab this one here. And I'm going to take the color, which is Soft Suede, which is the same color as my strip of paper there. And it's just so plain. I want to give that a little bit of movement as well. And I'm just going to go back and forth. And then I'm going to get another piece of paper for underneath here. And we're just going to add some pieces. And we're kind of making our own paper. And it just looks really cool. And as you can see, it gives it dimension there. There we go. I think that looks good. If you have any little pieces, you just fill it in pretty easily. Just like that. And then I've got some of these Fine Sparkle adhesive back gems. These colors work beautifully with what we're working with. And we are going to now take our glue. This is a liquid multi-glue. And we're going to put some right here. And I'm going to glue this closed. Just like that. I'm going to hold it for just a minute. Perfect. And then this is on the inside of our card. We're going to go ahead and put that down. Now, I used glue for that, but for this, just to show you different ways to adhere your items down, I'm going to be using some Stampin' Seal. This one you don't have to wait for it to dry. Once it's down, it is down and you're good to go. I'm going to also adhere this piece. Yes, if you are interested in getting any of this stuff for yourself, you can go to my online shop. It is linked in the description or the bio, depending on where you're watching this at. And then I've got another piece of the soft suede that's going to go right here. And then I've got just a piece of the Very Vanilla. And that Very Vanilla is going to go right in here. So we're going to give it a little bit of a nice background there, and then we're going to decide where we're going to want that pumpkin to go. And then I'm going to take a little bit of that soft suede, and I'm going to take one of these, let me see, one of these blender brushes, and I'm just going to lightly tap that there, and then you'll see that color come out. Now when you see, when I tap it down, it's very dark at first and then it goes lighter. So this is what I'll do. I'll tap it, I'll put that first layer down. We're going to see where we want that pumpkin to go. I'm probably going to put it right here, and then this one will go right up here. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to put a little bit just like that, and then we're going to do this up here as well, and that's going to ground that. So it is going to give that something to actually hold on to so that it's not just floating. Speaking of floating, we are going to make this float. So I am going to put this down on the first page, and we're going to pop out our pumpkins and our banner. I'm going to put this one right in here, just like that. And then I'm going to get some adhesive dimensionals. We're going to put those on our pumpkin. Remember, that's the pumpkin I originally stamped. So when you do use those alcohol markers, they do bleed through, and that's what you're seeing here. And then I'm going to grab my Take Your Pick tool. Again, anything you see here can be purchased on my online store. And when you purchase the bundle, you will get a tutorial for 4 different cards using the stamp set. Absolutely free. So see how that's going to ground that, and see how you don't really see too much of it. It works its way right around. And then we're going to do the same thing to this one. And you can lay that flat or you can pop it up, whatever you choose to do. I'm going to pop this one up Wow, look how close I did that one. So thank you guys so much for watching. And if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, I do videos of all different types of crafts, arts, DIYs. So I'd love to have you as one of my beauties. So we're going to put that little guy right there. Just like that, and you can see those lovely shadows. I love it so much. And then we're going to come in here with our nice Tahitian tide color, I believe that is. And we're going to go back to that take your pick tool, and we are going to add a few of these gems. And so I'm going to put one here, and then I'm going to put a small one here as well. And then I'm going to put one more. I'll just put this one since I already have it. And I'm either going to put it here or here. Let's go ahead and go with here. And that is my card. So when you send it, you will send it like that. It fits perfectly inside of a regular envelope, just like this. So you can put that in there. Because it is raised a little bit, you may need a little bit extra postage, but this is a great card, and who wouldn't want to receive this handmade card for Thanksgiving? All right, beauties, I hope you like this. If you do, please give me a heart, give me a thumbs up, and make sure you do subscribe and pass this along to somebody who may like stamping. All right, have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.